My name is Owen Murphy from the band New Age Healers. I play guitar, I sing, and I write the songs.
My name is Farhad. I'm a keyboard player from New Age Healers.
My name is Liz Green, and I'm a singer with the band New Age Healers.
I'm Adam, drummer in the New Age Healers.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I play guitar for New Age Healers.
There's nothing more electric than playing music with this group of people. It's incredible. And you know, I write the songs, but then they elevate them to places that I could never have imagined. That's a soundbite.
That was a nice
soundbite,
absolutely.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, melding shoegaze and obscure British psych vibes, New Age Healers brings together a stacked lineup of local powerhouse musicians. Welcome to Band in Seattle.
She melts my heart with an invitation. Her smile calls me like an invocation. 'Cause the satellites, just you and me, dancing on the debris.
Healers started in about 2015, 2016. I was actually commuting for a job from Seattle to Los Angeles. I would, 6 in the morning in Seattle, fly down to Los Angeles for the week and then come back. I did that for about a year, and then I didn't want to do it anymore, so I quit. Then I had time on my hands, and so I started rehabbing our house a little bit. And I'm not a handy guy, so I was just doing kind of dorky stuff. But I would sit and listen to KXP, a station that I now work at, pure coincidence. But I was just enthralled with the music they were playing. And I remember, I'm pretty sure it was DJ Cheryl Waters playing a band called Band of Horses. And she's playing a song, it's either called I Can Sleep or Sleep. And I'm pretty sure it's just 2 notes, and it's a really interesting arrangement that builds and pulls back and builds and pulls back, and the melodies are incredible. But I just thought, that's 2 notes that they've built an entire song around, and I hadn't played music in 15 years. I was like, why not try playing music again? So I just grabbed my guitar and started writing stuff. And all of a sudden, songs were just pouring out of me, and then from that, I launched the band. I mean, I'm in my 50s now. There's no fame. I'm not gonna get famous from this, right? There can be amazing experiences. There can be great friendships. For example, an amazing experience was coming here to Band in Seattle and playing. That was incredible for us. We loved it. And that's the idea of the band, is to have these friends come together and do something amazing together and create art.
Cut you down like a power line.
Let Me Go. First single off of our new album, Demolition Stories. Yeah, it's a song inspired both sonically and lyrically by what our world has been the last few years of people fighting with each other, the divisions. That song, I mean the lyric, don't let me go, don't let me go. Don't give up on me, I won't give up on you.
That song is very much about the loss of kind of respect for friends that you used to have a deeper connection with.
Don't Let Me Go, that was our first single, and that was actually, when I first joined the band, that was the one I was most nervous about performing properly for Owen.
Really felt like the band, really felt like the sound that all of us in the room together create.
Hold me tight, like it's November, and I'll cut you down like a power line. Hold me tight, don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
After the break, discover more about New Age healers.
Thank you. In forming New Age Healers, I had an initial intention to have 3 backing bands across the country, one here in Seattle, one in Minneapolis, and one in New York City. Yeah, I mean, no one in this group of people was in the original band that started playing live in 2017. Through friends, Adam, our drummer, joined up. I met him, and besides being an unbelievably handsome fella, he's also a great drummer and has the best smile in the world.
May of 2020, so COVID had, 2 months, and everyone's trying to figure out what the new world looks like. Owen connected with me through a friend of a friend, and he wanted to see if I had the ability to do remote recording. Fast forward to the fall, I found his phone number on my desk, and I was like, oh, I haven't talked to him in a couple months. So I got a hold of him again, saying, hey, I haven't forgotten you, and he said, actually I'm thinking about reconfiguring the band, and how do you feel about rehearsing? Which was a weird thing at the time because people weren't getting in rooms together. But we did. We all wore masks. So the first time I played with the band was maybe November or December of 2020. And for the first 6 or 7 months we were fully masked in the rehearsal studio, so I don't even know what the guys looked like.
Bass player Alan is an incredible singer as well as a really great bass player and a wonderful person, and he helps arrange the songs and does a lot of our artwork. Jeremy has been in a few bands here in Seattle. People would know Grand Hallway with Tomo Nakayama, Voyager 1, which is kind of one of the first shoegaze bands out of Seattle.
I had been feeling an urge to sort of play loud again. I'd gone through a series of bands where I played kind of quieter, introspective stuff, which is great, but I was ready to play something louder. And I didn't know them, but I knew some friends in common in the Seattle music scene, and they kind of connected me to them and said, you might consider these guys, you know. They play music that you like, and they play loudly, and they're nice.
And then his wife Liz is one of our singers.
Over the years, Jeremy has sort of pulled me upstairs into we have a little recording studio. If he needed a vocalist, a female vocalist on anything that he was working on, he would, you know, kind of coax me upstairs and be like, there's no pressure, just sing whatever you want to sing on this. With New Age Healers, he joined the band about a year ago. Owen had wanted a female vocalist for a while. You know, they were all kind of trying to encourage me to sing on some of the songs. So Jeremy he coaxed me back upstairs and I sang. It felt good, you know, just the songs are great.
And then Farhad, our keyboard player, is a ad in Craigslist, and he hopped on. He's amazing. Besides writing amazing melodies in the song, he's now a recent American citizen.
When I saw an ad, I went to listen to their albums on Spotify, and then I liked the songs, I liked the music. And then, of course, when I started playing, I really liked the people in the band. They're all wonderful people. Very comfortable working with, and just very fun to hang out with, and the music is good.
What an honor to have him in our band.
Slips through the mountain, and your ghosts are a dance away. And all that's left are the memories that the wind blows through the haze.
Melts Away is our slowest, probably most spacious, most open song. That one was a really fun one to mix. That was when we had a recording session scheduled, and Owen messaged everybody. He's like, I got this new song, and it was like 2 days before the session was going to start. He's like, we're going to record it in 2 days.
I think when we heard it after the first couple sessions in the studio, we were like, wow, that's neat and unique. And none of us really knew how it happened.
Melts Away, one of my favorite songs. It's also kind of leaning into the psychedelic way, because it's slow and like slow groove, but it has a lot of interesting, intricate parts.
It's really ambient. It's really kind of spacey. We have some other instruments on that song that we don't have on other songs. I think there are a couple different keyboards, and I think there's a bass six, which is sort of this unique tweener between a 6-string guitar and a bass that Farhad has, and he plays this really cool part at the end.
find out more about New Age healers.
Run for Guns is a song that was inspired by people's reaction to the George Floyd protests. People call them riots. I think that's nonsense. They are protests. A friend of mine is driving up Aurora and Linwood one day and around this period of time and sees a line out the door and down the block at a gun store for people wanting to buy guns. The idea that your reaction to those protests would be to build a barricade around yourself as opposed to reaching a hand out to help people is extraordinary to me. That song is a visceral reaction to that.
Another really great thing about this band is the fact that we've all been playing for a really long time. And so we understand the rehearsal studio dynamics and the different roles we play in a way that's far more mature than a 20-something. Owen generally brings us a very well thought out demo that he records on his home studio through GarageBand, and he overlays all the tracks and he plays drum parts. Because Owen's such a great, well-rounded musician, even those drum parts that are generated by his GarageBand are thoughtful, and he goes in and he edits them and he's very specific about what he likes and doesn't like. So he comes to us with pretty complete songs because we all understand his vision and understand how we can contribute. We can sort of take it to another level.
While counting stars, and who am I to judge her fall?
He's great with collaboration, and he isn't egotistical about his vision needs to stay true. He's easygoing about, collaborating with people, and he's made it really easy for me to kind of contribute my own stamp and my own sound.
These are talented people I work with, and they will add their 2 cents. You know, for example, Farhad has added amazing stuff to a number of songs. He's funny, he'll just like sit and jam on the songs for a while, and then he'll just send us like, here's 8 different ideas. And then Jeremy, our guitar player, will put them in the mix, and then he and I will just sit and listen to them, and I'll be like, oh my God, that's amazing. What has Farhad done? It's incredible, like it changes the songs in a really interesting way. But everybody in the band has done something like that. Liz, for the song God Be With You, just did her own harmonies to all my stuff, and changed the song for the better by a ton. Every single song is like that. Everyone has done something to each song to make them better, and I would have it no other way.
To uncover more about our bands, go to bandinseattle.com.